Wendy Williams and R. Kelly's half-brother, Carey Kelly.
Are you from the same mothers?
Yes, ma'am.
And the same fathers?
No.
Different fathers?
Mm-hmm.
Your mother was buried with a $500 tombstone?
Yes, ma'am.
Shut up!
Yes, ma'am. These are records that can be pulled up. And like I say, opinions...
A $500 tombstone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And she passed in 93, and she still got the same tombstone.
$500 tombstone.
For all those listeners out there that doubt me, this, like I say, these are records. Everything that I have to say can be pulled up by records. It's records. If that was your mom, I want you to put yourself in my shoes, and that was your mom, and he made all these millions of dollars off these songs that he's touching people's hearts about his mama gone.
You zhuzh up the tombstone as your money gets zhuzhed up.
That's real.
Have you ever seen your Big Brother technique on young girls?
I've seen him talk to him. I never was present, when he allegedly, touched with him or whatever.
No,
I can't speak on that. But
right.
I've seen him talk to him. I would see it. Sometimes he would ask me and a couple of guys out the group to go get this girl number, and I would tell him, man, she don't look of age.
Right.
Or you player hating me. So he'll get somebody else, and that's the whole problem, that he's in the situation that he's in right now, because he got yes sirs around.
Yes, sir.
Got yes sirs.
How old are you?
34.
And how old is Kels?
38.
Wow, man. So you no longer live in Chicago. If you're just turning on your radio, we're talking to Carey Kelly, R. Kelly's younger brother, who happens to go by the stage name Killer Kells. You've now moved from Chicago. You live in Cleveland. From what I understand, out of your truck?
No, I was in Chicago.
Okay.
Staying in abandoned buildings because I didn't have nowhere to go. And
what?
I ended up talking to my partner, Lavelle, and I let him know the situation, and he was highly mad at me because I'm the type of person I don't hardly call on people. You know, and I just deal with my problems and my situations on my own. And I ended up calling him, and I let him know the situation, so he told me to come to Ohio. So we've been in Ohio recording, working on this album called Gag Order. And it's basically the reason we named the Gag Order is because they tried to gag me and shut me up because they don't want me to put the truth out there. So I'm, that's where I'm at right now in Ohio.
You won't believe what I saw. My big brother doing drugs, and one's molesting kids and blaming me just because. That's what you growl on your forthcoming CD, Gag Order. I'm coming for your blood. You let the media drag our family's name through the mud. Where's your father?
Haven't seen him since I was 5.
What about R. Kelly's father? Because I always hear mother, mother, mother.
Well, she was basically, our mom was our mother and our father.
Okay.
We never seen him either.
Was it just the two of you boys raised there?
3 boys. It's me, Bruce, and Robert.
And how old is Bruce?
Bruce is 41, I believe.
Is Bruce in Robert's camp?
In and out. Bruce just basically get in where he can fit in, and I'm the outcast of the family because I respect people and I treat people with respect and I demand mine. I'm not gonna kiss nobody, but you know what I'm saying. So Bruce is where he's at because he's out there and he's on the substance. So
wow. So I want to ask you about Robert and whether he's tried to help clean Bruce up. I want to have you do your 16 bars, no cursing. Don't try to curse to get an easy out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're on the radio, and then we have to turn off the mics. Don't try to be slick. Carey Kelly. I'm saying it right. Carey, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Carey Kelly. Everybody. Hey, how do you and Robert have different fathers but the same last names? Was Kelly your mom's last name?
Yes.
And neither of your fathers were worth a nickel, so then she just named you all Kelly.
Right.
I understand. Now, tell me about, I heard that when you all's mother was diagnosed with cancer in the hospital, at that point, Robert was getting 12 play money.
That's correct. That's correct.
But she was in a hospital, for lack of a better description, a ghetto hospital.
Right. A ghetto hospital where, I mean, they take all the gang members there when they get shot. You know, it was, you know, they didn't have a good doctor staff there. I mean, you know, and they would always refer you to another hospital like that's on the other side of town where when you go there, they take care of you well. But it just costed more money. It cost a little. It cost.
So was it the not wanting to give money for a better hospital, or was it his lack of time because he was so busy being R. Kelly?
It wasn't the lack of time. It was just, you know, not wanting to give what my mama was worth, because my mama drove a used car when, you know, she drove a used car and he rented her apartment. You know what I'm saying, when he was out. So it's like, you know. For me, that's your mom. If it wasn't for that lady, would nobody know us?
Tell me about the video that landed in your possession, because he taped over one of your movies allegedly having sex with 12-year-old girls who addressed the camera. Tell about that.
Well, what happened was we had went to the mall and we seen these girls or whatever, and they wanted
all flat and narrow.
Yeah, they wanted an autograph, and so he gave them an autograph and he gave them their number. So later on in the night, you know, he told us to leave the place that he had rented. It was a big mansion in Florida. Okay, and we like, leave. Where we gonna go? We don't know this place. You know, just be gone for 3 hours. We get lost. So me and him kind of got into it over that. But to make a long story short, what happened was the reason why it was 2 tapes, because on the way to Florida, we stopped at a truck stop and he bought this movie, Stephen King, Sometime They Come Back Again, a horror flick. So me and my brother Bruce asked him, could we watch it with him? He told us, no, go get your own. You know, selfishness. So me and Bruce put our little $5 together and we bought it.
Yeah,
so now
big
it's 2
brother
tapes.
Bruce.
Right. Now it's 2 tapes. And this is one of the tapes that he taped over. So when me and him got into it about sending us away, you know, because I just speak my mind. Right. You know, we got into it about him sending us away. He sent me home. You know, and
but you and Bruce knew at that point that your brother allegedly has a problem with young girls.
Yes.
And you were trying to keep it contained within the family.
Within the family.
I would imagine that there were no henchmen that actually knew as much about this problem as you and your brother.
Right.
At that particular point.
At that particular point. I mean, some people kind of figured that, you know, that he, you know, dealt with or like little girls or whatever.
Wendy's got the heat. Wendy's got the heat. The heat. The heat. The heat.